All right, you guys be quiet. Hi, Piper and Mark and whoever else is watching this. Mark, you asked us about the Gator roll. We didn't get a chance, obviously, to go over it down in Texas, so I got this video finally put together here for you. And your t-shirt should be included in this package as well, that I have never sent you. You'll have those as well. So the first thing we want to talk about here real quick is the Gator roll. By the way, this is Gage. Say hi. I might bring these guys down next year, so maybe you'll get to meet them. I don't know, we'll see if they behave themselves. This is Zach over here with the Penn State shirt with the hickey on his neck. I gave that to him in hockey. And hopefully I'm talking loud enough, so I don't know if you hear me. And then this is Shane over here in the bright colors. He's the brightest one in the group, so he's wearing the clothes like that. All right, so let's get to the action here. First thing I want to do is we're going to talk about, just give you a background here, I want to talk about the proper technique for tying up the front headlock. I want to review that with you from both sides. Hopefully you can get a good feel for this. This definitely takes some practice. I think I went over a little bit with you guys in down over the summertime, but I want to review it with you so you kind of make sure you really focus on getting these locks down properly first. As soon as we're done with that, John's going to come in. He's holding the camera right now. John's going to come over and he's going to do the actual Gator roll and show you the Gator roll itself, show you the finish to it, a couple setups to it, and then 2 finishes to it, so you can practice that from here at this point on. All right, so on to the front headlock position. When we're talking about a Gator roll, we want to set something up for that Gator roll. The lock is going to be the most important thing. I'm going to show you it from this side, and then I'm going to spin them around, and I'll show you the lock from the other side. So the first thing I always tell people with front headlocks, you always want to make sure you keep this elbow high and keep this hand up close to the chin and the throat. I always told people, put your pinky on the chin. If your hand gets really deep over here to where the hand's going clear across the other side, I'm setting up he can defend me because he can suck my elbow down, and he can also hit sucker drags, and yeah, he can do all kinds of things. So I don't want to let that happen. So what I've got to do is keep this elbow up high and up on his chin so he can't reach up and grab it. Okay, that's the first thing. Now once I do that, I got the hand on the chin and the hand on the throat. The far hand is going to come around. So that's this side. When I jump to this side here, I got the elbow high, hands in here. Now I take this hand and I'm going to go underneath behind his elbow, or behind his shoulder. That's the easy part. But what I'm going to do underneath that you're not going to be able to see very well, you can't even hardly see it live, let alone on a camera, is the hand that's on the chin. I'm going to rotate this hand underneath, and the hand that was cupping the chin is going to rotate the palm down. Okay, I'm going to keep it in the same position. I'm not going to shoot it any deeper, but I'm going to keep it right where his chin's at. But I'm going to rotate that down. So now the bony part of my wrist right here is going to be on the side of his chin. You won't be able to see it on the far side. I want you to see the lock over here, but he's going to feel it. He's going to feel my old man hairy wrist here is going to be right on the side of his chin. Okay, he's going to feel it. That's what's going to make it really tight. So I got my position here. I reach underneath, and again, you can't see this very well, but I'm going to rotate. If you look, actually, lean over this way, Gage. What I'm going to do is take this hand and I rotate that palm. It stays right where it's at. I'm keeping my arm where it's at. I'm going to rotate the palm down. So this hand now comes palm up. Once I go palm up, I do the traditional, the number 1 lock like I've taught you guys. This is not it. You do not lock front head locks like this. You have to lock it over top of your thumb, just like this. So I'm here. I reach underneath. I'm gonna lock this off. The next thing that I haven't talked about that's very, very important is I want to try to make my elbow, I want to try to put my elbow right on his elbow. And by doing that, when I lock it up and I pinch my elbow in, remember what we talked about in the summer, pinch and pull. I'm going to pinch and pull. So I'm going to do that same thing here. So when I pinch and pull, it's going to basically take all the pressure and the weight off of his hand right here. So I'm here, I'm locked. I can reach underneath to get my hands locked. I rotate my palm downward. Again, didn't move my arm over here. I rotate my wrist down. Come here, palm up, and now again, my elbow's right here on his elbow, and then at that point I'm going to pinch and pull. So by doing that now, I've gone locked. The bony part of my wrist is right on the side of his chin. Okay, palm is down. This palm is up. Elbow's on his elbow, and I'm going to pinch and squeeze. Gage, I'm sure, can tell you it's pretty tight. I can squeeze a lot harder if he wants me to. Was that uncomfortable, Gage? Yeah. Yeah, he didn't like that. I could do it again. You want me to do it again, Gage? Yeah, he doesn't like that. Okay, so it's all about getting that position. I want the bony part. See how his face is red? Get that on camera? Yeah, see that redness? Yeah, that's because you can conceive that. I've seen people get knocked out doing this. Oh, cool, because you're cutting off the blood in the air over here. Mostly the blood of the carotid artery. So that's the biggest thing. So one more time real quick. I want to keep the elbow high on the wrist, or on the elbows high. My wrist, my palm is cupping his chin. This hand comes over top. I've got my elbow pinching his elbow as I lock in right here. Keeping this tight. If I'm not pinching, if your partner, if Mark's with you, if you don't have pressure and he doesn't feel the side of my wrist and the side of his jawbone right here, you're not doing it correctly. Okay? So again, I'm here. I lock it off, pinch that elbow, and I can feel my wrist right here on his elbow. I can't emphasize this enough, that I got this elbow right on his jaw. Feel that, Gage? So now when I lock it in, it's really super tight. His hand now comes, if I do this right, his hand's almost gonna come off the mat if I do it. He's gonna try to post it, so it might be on the mat, not a big deal. The biggest thing is I've taken the weight off of it. He really can't do much with it right now. I've incapacitated this hand right over here, okay? So that's the proper lock for anything front headlocks. Remember, there's all kinds of options you can get into. Number one priority to review. Number one, I've got to keep my elbow high. I cannot let him suck my arm down. I cannot let him suck it into my body. If that does happen, I'm going to just get off the topic here for a second. If that does happen and he does, come over here, and he is able to reach up and get my elbow and bring it down, go to a hook. Always go to a hook. If you have to, if this person's really good underneath, spin around again, go to the double hooks. This will, 99% of the time, this will defend you. You can usually get a stalemate out of this. It basically takes away my opponent from really doing anything offensively to score on me if he sucks your elbows in. That's only if they suck it in, but you do not want to let that happen. You want to make sure you keep your elbow out and away. The faster you go from the front head to the lock, the faster that happens, the less chance he'll have of grabbing your elbow and pulling it down. Okay? There are sucker drags, and I did go over a sucker drag with you. It's what Gage was hitting. This is what you need to be careful of defensively if they suck that out. If he sucks your arm down and you try to stay locked over here, boom, you just gave up the takedown. Because you got we call it a sucker drag up here. So that's just a quick review of the lock. John's going to come in here in a minute. We're going to stop the camera, and he's going to come in and he's going to go over. We've got 4 finishes for you with the Gator roll itself.